created our actions. If Allah creates it, then Allah punishes it, so this is injustice. And I have refuted this claim already in the last lecture. The Jabariya, what do they believe? They are also known as Jahmi Jabari. They have two names. They are also called as Jahmiya and also known as Jabariya. These are two names given to them. They say Allah created our actions. Okay, alhamdulillah, we also believe this. They say Allah knows everything. Okay, we also believe this. They say Allah has written it down. Okay, we accept this. They say Allah willed it. Okay, but they go one step further. They say Allah forces the human being to do something. Meaning they say human beings are helpless now. Why? Because they say that when Allah has written something down, it will happen, so human being cannot do anything. This is the misguidance which came into their belief. Now let's look at from this way. Let us see if these Jabariya can put this belief of theirs in their daily lives. Let's see. If they put it, then alhamdulillah they are on the right path. But if they do not put it, this belief into their lives, then that means this aqidah is batil, it is a lie and a falsehood. Now let's see by the example. Because the Jabariya, they say that human being is like what? I gave the example in the last lecture. Does anyone remember? Exactly. Jazakumullah khair, barakallah. That human being is like a leaf. That the leaf, since it does not have a free will, it will go with the wind. Wherever the wind takes it, the leaf will go. Yes or no? Yes. Can the leaf have feet and walk somewhere? No. Leaf will go with the wind. Wherever the wind goes, the leaf will go over there. So the Jabariya, they say human beings are like that. Human beings are like this. And there is one thing. If I say something and you do not understand, stop me and ask me. Alright? If I say something you don't understand, stop me at that moment by raising the hand. Raise the hand, then inshallah I will finish my talk, then I will ask. So the Jabariya, they say human beings are like a leaf. Okay, now let's see if they can put this action into theirs life. Okay, if a person commits a sin, the Jabariya, what would he say? Why are you punishing me? I am forced, I am helpless, it is in my qadar, that's why I did it. Same thing, right? Who asked me this question? You? Yes. Okay, so this is what they say, that I am helpless, I cannot do anything, it is in my qadar. Now if I come to a person, okay, for example, let's suppose there is a Qadariya over here. He is standing. I come and I slap him. What will he do? What do you think he will do? He will slap back, or will he say, oh, no problem, you are so helpless, it was written in your Qadar, so it's okay, just slap me one more. What would he say? Will he say this? So that means that he is not putting this aqidah in his life. If I go to that Qadariya house, I say, since I'm very helpless, so please bring your wife and daughter, I want to make adultery with them. Will he accept it? So why? I'm helpless. Was not this person just right now saying that a human being is helpless? Whatever is in the qadar, it will happen. Then why is he not ready to give me his wife or his daughter? Since if I do it, it's in my qadar. So why is he not ready to accept this? This shows this aqidah is batil. This aqidah, this belief is false. And we will inshallah refute them. Don't worry. We will inshallah refute them. We will come to the refutation. So this is a principle. Remember, write down this principle. If any aqidah, any belief is presented, does the person apply this in his life? If he applies, or if this is applicable, it is a right aqidah. If it cannot be applied, then that means that person is lying, he is misguiding you, and he is distorting the right manhaj, the right aqidah. As this, I just gave the example. This example, I just gave it. Okay. And there are some people who are even worse than the Qadariya and the Jabariya. Who are they? Who have both beliefs. And the ulama have said about them, Anta inda ta'a taqadari wa ma'asiyah tajabari. When you obey, when you do ta'a, when you obey Allah, you say, it is my action, I did it. What does the Qadariya say? Human being does the action, human being wills it, human being does it. Yes or no? Yes. So they say, when they do obedience, they say, I am the one who did it. And when وَمَعْصِيَةَ tajabari, and when he do a sin, it was in my qadar, what can I do? At that time he will not say, no, I did it. So for the good it is from him, and the bad it is from Allah. Na'udhu billah, thumma na'udhu billah. This is the wrong aqidah. Ibn Uthaymeen rahmatullah alayh has refuted both of these, and now we will come to the refutation. It is in Sharh Usul al-Iman. I have that book in my home and I was reading it. It is in Urdu, so I cannot give it to you, but it's a very good book, very nice book. The Ibn Uthaymeen rahmatullah alayh has done the Sharh of the articles of faith, these 6, that amantu billahi wa malaikati, that how should you believe in Qadar. Everything he has done in a very beautiful way, and refuted those who are opposing this aqidah. It's a very nice book. If you can find it in English, the Sharh Usul al-Iman, the explanation of the Usul al-Iman, then read it in English if you can find it. I will inshallah try to bring it in English when I come, and I will put it here in the library. Now Ibn Uthaymeen rahmatullah alayh first refutes the Jabariyah. And yes, the irada that I said in the start, the Qadariyah, they accept the Shara'i irada. And the Qadariyah, this is the Qadariyah, they accept the Shara'i irada. And the Jabariyah, they accept the Kawni irada. Okay, and I will come to the explanation of what are the irada. So Ibn Uthaymeen rahmatullah says, both Shar and Waqi'ah, meaning actions or incidents, refute this claim of the Jabariyah. Now what are the refutations from the Sharh? Because remember this, for whatever thing aql is before, first is what? The Quran and the Hadith. After the Quran and Hadith we will use our mind, but we cannot use our mind before the Quran and the Hadith. Alright? And I will give a very beautiful example of this. Those people who use their mind before the Quran and the Hadith. I was listening to a lecture that there are some people these days, the Hanafis especially, they would say that why don't you use the weak ahadith in your life? So what is their claim? How do they support this claim of theirs that weak ahadith, da'if ahadith should be used in the actions? What is their proof? Look at their proof. They say, if your parents are old, they are weak, will you throw them out of the house? Will you throw them out of the house? Yes or no? No. So why are you throwing the weak hadith out of the sunnah? Now look at their proof, that what are they bringing first? Aql. Now look at the refutation of this, which is also very beautiful. The scholar said, if you have weak parents in your house, but you have a healthy and you have a strong brother, you have a strong sister, you have a strong wife, would you ask your mother and father to work, or will you ask your young sister, young brother to work? Who will you ask? Who will you ask?
Strong ones.
Strong ones. So this is what we say, since there are strongs, let's use the sahih these and leave the weak ones aside, since we have the strong ones. So this is because they are using the aql. And if you use the aql, you use your mind, a person who is more genius than you will come and refute it. But if you bring the Quran and the Hadith, then there the mind will stop. No one can proceed the Quran and the Hadith. No human being will have intellect more than that. Alright? So Ibn Uthaymeen rahmatullahi alayhi says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran in Surah Al-Imran, minkum man yuridu dunya wa minkum man yuridu al-akhirah. There's some of you, minkum, among you, man yuridu dunya, you will what? You wish for dunya. So Allah is saying you have a wish, you have a will, you have the will. Unlike the Jabariyah who say that human beings are helpless, Allah is saying over here what? Minkum man yuridu dunya wa minkum man yuridu al-akhirah. Some of you, they desire, they will, they wish for dunya, while some of you desire and wish for the akhirah. So this is the first proof that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying you have the free will, you choose. Did you come here without your choice? Did you will that okay, I will go and listen to lecture? Did you will or not? Okay, so you have the will, you did will. So this opposes that. Now there are other proofs also. In Surah Al-Kahf also, chapter number 18, verse number 29, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَقُلِ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّكُمْ. say that the haqq, the truth is from Rabbikum, your Lord.